for the performing arts in Gainesville. It is a world of love and obsession. Good versus evil. The classic love triangle. What better for Halloween? Funding is provided in part by Visit Gainesville, Alachua County. A grant from the City of Gainesville Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Affairs Department. Details and ticket information at dancealive.org.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Dad's service to our country is something we're so proud of. He made a difference and set a great example. Now it's our turn to honor the sacrifices he made for our family and this country. As veteran specialists, Hires Baxley Funeral Service helps us celebrate Dad's life and can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-484-0891 or visit hiresbaxley.com/choice.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Wednesday, it's hump day. I'm your host, Tom Schmitz. We had an interview set for 8:35. They have pushed that to 9:20, so we'll have that today at 9:20 where we talk about home improvement and your smart home. We'll talk with the good folks about that at 9:20 instead of today at 8:35. That's part of live radio, folks. Things get shoved and pushed and moved around. You roll with the punches. The Marion County Commission has approved another housing project because, for many years it's been, affordable housing has been in a shortage here in Marion County. Apartments, duplexes, townhomes for sale or rent. In a recent wave of new business, especially logistics and distribution sectors, affordable housing has become a premium. In the past year, city and county planning and zoning officials have approved dozens of new properties. Apartment complex has been approved south of Bellevue, along State Road 200, County Road 484. Just to name a few, there have been a dozen or so complexes of duplexes approved throughout the area. And now, officially approved by the Marion County Commission in the past week, 2 more townhome complexes. In all, the commission has approved 370 townhome units on 46 acres combined. They'll be located on Southwest 60th Avenue, about 1 mile north of State Road 200. The other on Pine and Silver Spring Shores, on Pine Road and Silver Spring Shores. The one on 60th Avenue, WOCA.
Yes, hi, this is Lillian. Just got an interview with Dr. Sonia Amy, Chief Medical Officer of Ocala Health, about the Federal Exchange Open Enrollment at 8:50 with you, Tom.
Yep.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay,
Thank you. I'm live on the air. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So there, see? Live radio, folks. You got confirming interviews, doing all kind of things. The 288 units are planned on Southwest 60th Avenue. First to get approval from the commission was a plan to build the townhomes on 36 acres north of Fairfield Village Retirement Community. It'll be located on the east side of Southwest 60th Avenue. Long Green Farms will soon launch Ocala South townhouses on 60th Avenue. The development will be on 2 adjoining parcels. Ocala attorney Austin Daly of Klein & Klein represented the Long Green Farms. He said the final hearing that the developer is trying to be a good neighbor Daly said the development and Fairfield residents worked on providing a 50-foot buffer. This is workforce housing, multifamily communities. It'll be an active community for people like first responders and their families, according to Daly. It'll be cottage-style townhomes. They'll be between 1,100 to 1,250 square feet. A retirement community. He says he believes that Ocala South Townhomes and Fairfield Villages can work in harmony together. Fairfield Village, of course, is a retirement community, about 300 mobile homes. The approval came last week, less than a month after several Fairfield residents appeared in protest before the Planning and Zoning Board, to talk about their opposition to the plan. Megan Bunting, she represented Fairfield Village and neighboring Saddle Oak community, said she wanted a 50-foot buffer. Officials at an earlier hearing said the buffer will include a walking trail and a line of storage units. At the final hearing before the commission, no one appeared in opposition. The final hearing only lasted 7 minutes. The commission approved the development, and it's going to be built between Southwest 55th Place and Southwest 52nd Street. And we have to have it, folks. We have to have this kind of development. It's like it's a no-brainer with as many warehousing projects and distribution centers and jobs that are being created by the CEP on a regular basis. We need affordable housing to house the people that will not only already live in our area but want to move closer to their job, but also people from outside the area coming into the area because of the jobs. People have to have a place to live, and we're at a shortage of affordable, and people go to affordable housing. That's rental properties, townhomes, apartments, duplexes. I mean, you want to talk about a good investment right now? Get a couple acres of land that is zoned residential and build you a couple, 3 duplexes on it. Person can make a pretty good check renting those duplexes out. They're in need of affordable housing in Marion County. We're in desperate need of affordable housing in Marion County. Hell, we're in desperate need of single-family homes in Marion County. Well, the County Commission and the Planning and Zoning Board are doing everything they can to approve if it is logistically acceptable and can be done without a lot of just angst. They're pretty much approving it. They've approved apartment complexes south of Bellevue, along the State Road 200 corridor, County Road 484 just west of Interstate 75. There's been a dozen or so complexes of duplexes approved throughout the area. We need affordable housing. And the Marion County Commission is approving affordable housing that is advantageous. They're not just approving anything, but they are approving things that are advantageous and beneficial to the needs of our community. And this 288 unit that's planned on Southwest 60th Avenue is going to help fill that void. And then there's another 96, I believe, 94 unit townhomes that are coming to Pine Road in the Silver Spring Shores area. So the call has been made. The county has stepped up, and zoning has been approved, and complexes have been approved, and affordable housing is starting to be developed. But it's not overnight. You know, you don't get the approved for development, and then 3 days later you're moving in. These developments take time to build. So it's going to be an answer to the tough question of affordable housing, but it's not going to be an answer tomorrow. That's not how it works. You got to build them first, but if you don't get them approved, you can't build them. So kudos to the Planning and Zoning Board at the county for, their due diligence in working through what these developments are offering, and then getting to the county commission the ones that are acceptable and viable, so that the county commission hasn't wasted its time they've been able to approve almost everything that's been put in front of them as an affordable housing development or a single-family dwelling development. And that goes back to the good use of the Planning and Zoning Board, which is a voluntary board, by the way. And they cut down the time that the county commission, because they do most of the investigative work and then present it to the county commission. So good job to the Planning and Zoning Board addressing a problem that is dire in Marion County, and that is the problem of affordable housing for people that are moving into our area to get jobs, seek jobs, as we have a boom in the jobs market with a lot of the distribution and warehousing situations we have. We're going to take a break. Coming up after this, the Chief Medical Officer of Oscar Health, Samir Amin, Dr. Samir Amin. He's coming on the program with us. We'll talk to him next on the Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day. Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks. a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
And now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity, and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks as we wrap up the first hour of Ocala Talks on a Wednesday. I am your host, Tom Schmitz. According to the United States Census Bureau, that's right, the census was done last year, an estimated 28 million people in the United States had no health care coverage in 2020. Another recent report with the Commonwealth Fund shows that the rate of uninsured adults is high among Latinx, Hispanics, and black individuals, and that half of the uninsured adults had problems paying their medical bills or were paying off medical debt during the prior year. Open enrollment for health insurance, that could be quite daunting and overwhelming for anyone. But for people who are uninsured or are dealing with any kind of medical condition, it can be even more taxing. What's more, as the COVID-19 pandemic continues, so does the level of unpredictability, that's for certain, making access to health insurance more important than ever. The Federal Exchange open enrollment in the individual market for 2022 begins on November 1st, runs through January 15th. If you need to choose a new health care plan but aren't sure where to start, well, listen up, because help is here. Dr. Samir Amin, he's the Chief Medical Officer of Oscar Health, joins us to help us wade through this muck that is the health insurance marketplace and open enrollment. Dr. Amin, good morning to you.
Thanks for having me on, Tom.
I'm part of the Affordable Care Act. I just was on the phone with my insurance agent yesterday asking what the process was and when we need to start and everything. So what is open enrollment and when does the period begin and end?
Open enrollment is a special time of the year where you're able to make healthcare decisions about your coverage now for the following year. Open enrollment runs from November 1st to January 15th, and it's that time period where you're able to either purchase a new health insurance plan or change the health plan that you have.
If you like the health plan you have, is open enrollment, do you have to do open enrollment? Will your health plan just roll over, or do you still need to do something during open enrollment, even if you like the health plan you have already?
I would suggest checking. I think it's different in different places, but I would check, and I think for the most part you have to continue to enroll each year.
That's what I was thinking, and I wanted to make sure that people in Florida, I believe you have to, even though you like your plan, you still have to re-up for that plan every year. Doctor, how many people it said 28 million according to the Census Bureau. Is that an accurate number of uninsured in America, or is it more than that?
Yeah, I'll tell you that even one person who doesn't have access to affordable health care is far too many. In this country, it is about 28 million Americans who do not have health insurance. The sad thing about that is if it goes to the healthcare exchange, you'll actually find that 6 million of those people would actually be able to get a free insurance plan on the exchange if they were to go and check their eligibility. In addition to that, if you look at the data from last year, 85% of people who purchased a plan on the exchange actually got government assistance in making that health insurance cheaper. We definitely want to encourage people to go to healthcare.gov or their state-based exchange and see if they're eligible for that.
You know, this was the first year since, I think 2020 was the first year I had insurance because of being self-employed and all previous. It's the first time I'd gotten insurance in probably 3 years. And lo and behold, it was a great year to have insurance for me as I had back surgery. I've had complications from the COVID vaccine. I've had knee issues. You just never know what might crop up. And when you talk about surgery and you talk about things that insurance covers, it can get expensive quick. And that's the bills that people have to pay for a long time and years to come. So insurance for that purpose is very, very important. Now, I know, you know, people, it's very hard for them to navigate marketplace sometime and all. Is there a checklist that you can provide consumers to use maybe as a guideline when going to the marketplace and looking at different plans to choose?
Yeah, I'm a planner, so I got a plan for you. I would tell you, even when I go into a Black Friday sale, I make sure that I got a plan. Otherwise, you're going to come out of there with an IOU for a toaster oven that you don't want. So I'll give you a 5-point checklist. Number one on my checklist is think about your medical expenses for the prior year, because even though some of them may be emergent, some of them may actually carry over into the following year, and you want to plan for them. Number two, I would estimate your household income for 2022 to see if you are eligible for some of that government assistance that we were talking about before in making your health insurance plan cheaper. Number three on my list is making sure that you know which doctors, facilities, and hospitals that you need and that you want to go to so that you can make sure that the plan you're shopping for has them in it. Number four is to decide who in your family needs health insurance, because it's going to be a really awkward Thanksgiving dinner if you end up buying health insurance for yourself but don't end up buying it for your spouse. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. And then number five on my list is to go to healthcare.gov or your website for your state-based care plans and find the one that fits right for you. And I'll also just put out there that Oscar has amazing plans and can actually walk you through the process, allow you to look back and forth between different plans and benefits. And the way you access that is at www.hioscar.com, HIOSCAR.com.
You know, I'm not a planner, so I turn this kind of thing over to an agent to handle. Someone like Oscar Health would do or something. It's just easier for me to not navigate it. It's just easier for me to say, where do I sign on the dotted line? Here's my tax returns. Let's look at the plans that I'm eligible for and get it done that way. And that's something you can do that Oscar Health can help people with as well that may have problems navigating the marketplace by themselves.
Exactly. We have great comparative shopping, be able to really find a plan that works best for you.
You know, there's still going to be people on the fence, doctor, that go, you know, I'm in my 30s, I'm relatively healthy. Why do I need to be insured? Why is it that people on the fence, get them off the fence, doctor. Why do they need to be insured?
Well, if the COVID-19 pandemic has taught us anything, it's that life is unpredictable. And during unpredictable times, you want to make sure that you're safeguarding your finances and safeguarding the thing that's most important, which is your health. And so in an emergent situation, you want to make sure that you have the insurance that you need to get the access to health care that you want. I'd also say that health insurance is not just for those who are sick or who have a chronic illness. It's also for healthy people who want to be healthy, because those healthy people can then get preventative care and make sure that they remain well and able to do what they want to do in their life. I'd tell you that as a physician, I have never had a patient who come to me and said that they regret having a chronic illness or an illness diagnosed early and treated early. Nobody's ever regretted.
There's preventive medicine. There's preventive medicine for the healthy, but some of the things that you are offered in some of these plans are gym memberships can get paid as a preventative. There's all kind of different plans you can do. It just, even the healthy can benefit from health insurance for sure. And I don't think that sometimes they realize all the things that are offered through health insurance.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
Doctor, where can our listeners go if they want to find out more information about how to navigate effectively that which is the open enrollment period of insurance?
Yeah, I was just going to healthcare.gov, the federal website for the exchange. You can also go to your state-based exchange's website. And I'd also offer out there to go to oscar.com. Oscar's website at hioscar.com. That's HIOSKAR.com for more information.
We've been talking with Dr. Samir Amin. He is the Chief Medical Officer of Oscar Health. Doctor, thanks so much for giving us some tips on how to navigate through what is open enrollment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.
Open enrollment is something we all got to go through, and it's not easy to navigate. I turn it over to an agent. I just say, hey, so show me some plans and I'll pick. But you can do it yourself by going to the marketplace or go to hioscar.com and maybe help yourself. We'll be right back after this timeout. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Today in USA Radio News with Lance Pride.
The shooting on the movie set of the Western film Rust could result in criminal charges, according to New Mexico District Attorney Mary Carmack. A warrant on Tuesday revealed that authorities collected ammunition and multiple firearms from the set and is trying to determine who loaded the gun. A heck of a storm was slamming the Northeast with record rainfall and powerful winds over Tuesday night, causing flash flooding that resulted in people having to be rescued on New Jersey and New York roads. All of southern New England westward to New York City and northern New Jersey was under the threat of flash flooding and coastal flooding from a nor'easter. Surfers beware, hungry sharks do think you're food. Young white sharks, which are responsible for the majority of attacks on people, cannot distinguish between humans and seals. That's according to research at Macquarie University in Sydney, Australia. Sharks are colorblind and don't see very well. USA Radio News.
COVID is spiking again, and it's just not clear how to keep your family safe. Fever is the leading symptom of COVID, and the only way to reliably detect it is with an accurate thermometer. Be vigilant and be accurate with the Exergen Temporal Scanner, whose accuracy has been proven in more than 100 clinical studies. Don't rely on non-contact thermometers. They are proven to be inaccurate and will not reliably detect a fever that might mean COVID. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Exergen is changing the way the world takes temperature.
But we have a truck leaving with a big order on Tuesday.
Tina's floor manager retired, leaving her tortilla factory flat out.
What do you mean she's on a silent retreat?
She must fill the role and all those orders.
Oversee production.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Kyle Rittenhouse, a young man that shot 3 people during a protest against police.
It's time for Farm and Ranch headlines on the Southeast AgNet. I'm Tyron Spearman reporting. The spreadsheet for the Peanut Proud program, which is the humanitarian segment of the peanut industry, says that 267,000 jars of peanut butter has been delivered this year. Of note, he said 28,000 were shipped to Second Harvest Food Bank in New Orleans, and on September the 24th, 28,800 jars were shipped to Haiti for November 5th delivery. Greg Grimsley, the volunteer chairman, said, "We have committed over 28,000 jars to Haiti again and are partnering with the World of Giving and Food for the Poor for the second delivery. We have committed another 34,000 jars to various groups, including Alabama peanut producers and Florida peanut producers. Total delivery to the year has already delivered more than 338,000 jars of peanut butter. You can contact them on peanutproud.com.
For generations, we've worked the land. We've faced hardships and uncertainty before, but you can depend on Florida's farmers. We will continue to rise before dawn and harvest our crops, ensuring that Florida-grown fruits and vegetables are in your stores and that your family is fed. We are providers for our families and yours. We're Florida's farmers, and we're in this together.